Great, thank you. We'll get started. First question, Kelly Eco.
Hey, John, with this being your first game, how would you assess, carrying out Coach Sal's offense and just trying to run the floor as a ball handler?
It was cool for me. It was great. Since I got traded, last Thursday, I think I came, not this past Thursday, the one before I came in one day. But since I came in through individual workouts and then going through training camp, it's been great. Just executing every day, just trying to figure out what he want to be run. And then a lot of times he be like, you the point guard, I trust you with it. You got a lot of experience, and whatever plays you feel like you got going, run them. So it was easy flowing for me.
Mark Furman.
John, did you kind of have a moment out there where you said, okay, I'm back?
First play of the game. I drove, made a layup, and I just knew I was back, man. I know how much hard work I've been through the last 2 years. It was just a real moment for me, even though it was preseason, man. I've been through so much in the last 2 years of not knowing if I'll play basketball again or losing my mom, having another boy. It's just so much I've been through in adversity that I feel like God just gives his strongest battles to his toughest people. And the team I have and the people that's in my corner, they show loyalty throughout this whole process I've been through. And it's just exciting me to be back on the NBA floor again.
Adam Spolin.
John, you mentioned that first drive of the game. It was you and DeMarcus where you gave the ball to him. He gave the ball back to you. Just what was that like, that connection, that duo being back together again?
Even the first day I got to Houston, we had the opportunity to work out and just stepping on the floor with him and looking at we both in the same uniform was very dope. But you look at it as tonight, I know what type of player he is. You know what type of player I am for years. We know each other since we was 14. And people going to have to make a lot of decisions when we run pick and roll. He was picking and popping, and I was finding him every time. And, he might not make shots every night, but that's an opportunity for a big fella that can space the floor and also put the ball on the floor and make plays. So it was great to be out there with him again as a teammate.
Jonathan Fagan.
Coach Salas has talked about your leadership since your first practice after you got traded. Do you have a feeling for what the impact has been in how happy you have been and DeMarcus has been just to be back and playing, what that might do for your team to be around that every day?
Yeah, I feel like every locker room I've been in, I feel like I was a great person, a great guy. I'm a humble person. I live by the quote, never satisfied, so determined. And coming in from day one, I just want to let everybody know that I'm still the same person I was before. I matured. I'm an older man with a family, and I matured and got better. But like I said, I just try to be the leader out there. I'm the point guard. I know I have to get everybody shots and get them involved. I have the ball 99% of the time. I can get a shot whenever I want. But my job is to make everybody else get shots and make the game easier for myself. And just look how the ball was moving, how we was having fun, and the way we was defending. We know it's preseason, and we all are just trying to figure it out. But it's just fun to get back out there and be in a real game instead of just competing against each other every day.
Thanks.
Tim McMahon.
John, you've mentioned to us a couple times you feel like you're healthier, more explosive now than even before the surgeries. Does a night like tonight, do you feel how does it feel to kind of show that, to other people, and does it help your confidence? Does it help convince you that you're right about yourself?
Oh, man, I'm one of those people that I believe in myself. I know how much hard work I put into this game and how much I put into my body to get better. Tonight was just great to be back on the NBA floor, period. I think this summer throughout all the workouts y'all seen, everybody said it's not real NBA. Yeah, it is. I'm playing against some of the best players in the world. Got opportunity to play against James Harden, Kyrie Irving, Curtis LeVert, Kevin Durant. And I seen what I was able to do against those guys. That's the moment that let me back. Let me know I can be back to myself. But just putting on a real NBA jersey and being on that floor again, that's what it all showed me that it paid off. That was the ultimate goal, was just trying to be healthy and get back to that aspect of it.
Chris Miller.
What's up, C-Mia?
For 9 years, we would have this conversation immediately after a game, so this is weird for me. I'm curious to know the emotions on the bus coming to the United Center, a place where you've had playoff success. And my second question is, give me your evaluation once you got off the court and was in the locker room about We've talked about the journey and finally getting back out there.
Oh man, just trying to sink everything in. You know what I mean? All day, people texting me, talking to me, and I mean, my ultimate moment was, you know, me just being on the bus of listening to music and just trying to get in my zone. But at the same time, I had a bigger picture. That reason why I got this necklace on my mom on. The bigger picture for me was wishing she was able to be here, and even though we couldn't have fans, and then tomorrow is a special and a big day for me because it'd be a year since she's passed. So my whole ultimate goal was, it's weird how God worked in mysterious ways that I had my first preseason game the day before a year since my mom passed. So my ultimate goal was to go out there and compete at the best level. Give everything I had. And I mean, you know how hard I work. You've been around me for 10 years, really. It's going on 11, and seeing me come from a man with no facial hair to a man with beard with two beautiful boys. So you know how much I put the work at the end of this craft. And then after the game, it was fun. I felt like the minutes I played, other than having just 2 turnovers, which you know that's going to happen, I felt like I played a great game. I took good shots. I missed some easy ones, but I felt like it was fun just to be out there and touch NBA floor again.
Quentin Mayo.
What's up, John?
What's up?
When covering you here in Washington, I don't think I've ever seen you have so much space on the floor, especially on offense. And this is a definitely different offense and different scheme. You seem like you were just moving in slow motion, just seeing things so well. That's even what Steven Silas said. So how did it feel being in this new offense and operating with so much space on the floor, with so many weapons around you in the perimeter?
Oh, well, you know what I mean? I really never had the opportunity in D.C. You know what I mean? I think this year probably would have been the first year where I had the opportunity where the NBA was like it is now, where it's a lot of space and then just driving, kick game, get whatever you want. I never really got the opportunity to get to that. And with the team they have, I think it would have been a great opportunity, but I didn't get the opportunity to have that. And here we have some great pieces around, you know what I mean? This is one of the first times I have a stretch 5 that can pick and pop. You know what I mean? All my 5-mans was great at setting screens and rolling and finishing at the rim and doing different things. But now I have a big and DeMarcus and Christian Woods, who wasn't here today, that can pick and pop. And also adding Christian Woods, he's a guy that can pick and roll and catch lobs. So it's a difference, and there's something else I can add. You know what I mean? We know that Eric Gordon can shoot the ball and score at a high level. Daniel House, we know what he brings. You have Gerald Green that can get hot and make shots. Ben McLemore. I mean, all those guys come off the bench and can make shots for me. It makes the game easier for me.
Simone Ali.
Hey, John. Now that you've seen your team in a game setting, are you confident that James, PJ, and Sterling can come in and fit in what you have?
Hold on. Excuse me. Ultimate goal is, man, I mean, we wish that we hope those guys would come and be a part of this. You know what I mean? We can't control that. We know it's all up to the front office to make the best decision for us and whatever those guys feel like is best for them for their career. Like I tell everybody every day, from the coaching staffs and us as the players, we have to go out there and compete every day and get better for what we have right here in this locker room. I mean, we know what those guys can bring to our team and how much better they can make our team. I mean, those are heck of a players. We know what James can do. One of the best scorers we've ever seen. PJ Tucker is one of the best glue guys you ever need that can defend and knock down corner threes. And you know what Sterling Brown brings. He never really got the most minutes that he probably would like to, but he can defend at a high level. He's athletic, can run the floor, and he can knock down shots. So when you can add those pieces to what we have now, yeah, I feel like we could be a very special team.
We'll take 2 more. Adam Spolin.
John, the vibe over this past week has been very positive. Is there a feeling that once James does join in with you guys, that he'll just kind of be drawn in by what you guys have going culturally?
I think he's seeing it from the outside, and I think hopefully this game tonight, they let those guys know what type of movement we're in and how great of a team we could be. I think tonight was a great asset. You know what I mean? Even though it's preseason and we're just trying to get acclimated and used to having each other out there, but it was fun. I mean, we was moving the ball. Guys was defending at a high level, knocking down shots and making plays for each other. Nobody really cared about who's getting shot. So, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm a true point guard. You know what I mean? I don't care if I get 40. If I get 40, that means I'm having a hot night or the team need me to score that clip. I'm fine with getting 14 and 20 assists. Like, I love to pass the ball.
And last one, Mark Berman.
John, you've done a whole bunch of stuff in this league, but there's, a box or 2 left unchecked, and that's really winning big. Have you thought about how much now, since you've been through summer camp and a game and worked with Steven, what this can mean to your career being here in Houston?
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? My ultimate goal is to bring a championship to DC. I fell short of that, but I think I had a heck of a run there. And now I have to move to something bigger and better, and that's being in Houston and accepting this challenge that guys put in my way. And I feel like every challenge I have thrown at me, I found a way to conquer it. So that's my ultimate goal, to try to win here, and that's what I want to do, is win at a high level. We know the Eastern Conference wasn't easy, and we know what's brought on the Western Conference. You know what I mean? It's a lot of great teams, a lot of great talent, and a lot of young talent that's getting better. But I know how much work I put in, and my ultimate goal is to try to win. So that's what I'm going to strive myself to be.
Thank you, John. We appreciate your time.
All right, thank y'all. Y'all have a great night.